Alright, this will be a video tutorial on how to solve the master Pyraminx. I have the flu right now, so sorry if my voice sounds a little messed up. Anyway, this puzzle's not that hard, it's pretty simple, but overall it just takes some ingenuity. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, just like a Pyraminx, is turn our edges the right way. That's the easy part. Next, we're just going to turn our centerpiece, this one here, into our center. After that, you can think of this piece here, it looks like two separate pieces, but it's still one, as one edge piece. So here's our yellow and green edge piece. So just like a Pyraminx, we're going to put that in. And then that will mess up our center, but, you know, whatever. Then here, our yellow and red in. Now if you did this correctly, it should orient your center too, but if it didn't, that's alright. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our side edge pieces, these two. So again, just like a simple Pyraminx, if it'll load, just going to put them in. This process doesn't take long, it's just a little tedious and annoying. And if you have one that's up here on top and you need to get down here to the bottom, just turn your layer up like this, put it in, and then pull it back down. Did all this correctly, you should have one side, and the center here, it doesn't matter if it's in or not. If it's not, we'll fix that later. Alright, so you're going to line up the rest of your centers, and see where your edge pieces here are. I got a pretty easy one. I'll go over some of the other algorithms here in a minute. So I got green and reds. Okay, so these need to go left. First turn should be right. So there that is. Need to go right. First turn should be left. And there it is. Now, for our centers, we're just going to do the same thing as a Gelatinbrain pyramid. Just line your two that you need to switch up. And you have your solved master's Pyraminx. Now, for some of the other algorithms that you might need, let me see if I can get this real quick. Alright, here we have one of the spots where you can get somewhat of a confusing area. We have this edge piece lined up, but these two aren't. It's not that hard to figure out, just same as in Pyraminx. And then put your green edge back in. And then you have them rotated the right way. Alright, so here's some of the things I was wanting to show. Here we have these three edge pieces in the middle layer that are nowhere near lined up or what they're supposed to be. So I'm going to use this yellow and blue one as my base. Flu sucks. And we need a blue and red one here. Can't be this one, it's got to be this one. So we're going to have this one lined up right next to this, turn this one down, up into this layer, this point here, turn our red and blue piece in, pull it back down, turn it up. Easy enough, right? Same thing with this one. This yellow and red, this one needs to switch. So, right where we need it next to. Down, up, turn our piece in, put it back down, put it up. And there you have it. So, there's also, this one deals with one small parity, so let me fix this real quick. Okay, here's our parity. We have one solved side, and we have three centers that need to be switched out. It's not really a parity, but when I first saw it, I kind of thought it was one because it took me forever to figure out how I messed it up, but it's not that hard to fix. We're just going to turn it to our centers match up, and then we're just going to solve it like we normally would. So our centers need to go left, if it'll stop lagging. Centers need to go left, so we first step right. There's that. Now these need to go left, first step right. And then just switch these out. Now, before I say it, before I finish the video, this method is not for speed solving on this puzzle. It is just a basic tutorial on how to solve it. If you want to do speed solves, you're probably best figuring that out on your own, because it's really not that hard of a puzzle. Alright guys, this is ArcWolf, and hope you had fun watching the tutorial.